Second week in Ordinary Time, January 19, Thursday. Today we celebrate the feast of Saint Canute. First reading, a reading from the book of Hebrews chapter 7 verse 25 and chapter 8 verse 6. Brethren, Jesus is able to save to the uttermost those who draw near to God through him, since he always lives to make intercession for them. For it was indeed fitting that we should have such a high priest, holy, innocent, unstained, separated from sinners, and exalted above the heavens. He has no need, like those high priests, to offer sacrifices daily, first for his own sins and then for those of the people, since he did this once for all when he offered up himself. For the law appoints men in their weakness as high priests, but the word of the oath, which came later than the law, appoints a son who has been made perfect forever. Now the point in what we are saying is this: we have such a high priest, one who is seated at the right hand of the throne of the majesty in heaven, a minister in the holy places, in the true tent that the Lord set up, not men. For every high priest is appointed to offer gifts and sacrifices. Thus it is necessary for this priest also to have something to offer. Now if he were on earth, he would not be a priest at all, since there are priests who offer gifts according to the law. They serve a copy and shadow of the heavenly things. For when Moses was about to erect the tent, he was instructed by God, saying, "See, you make everything according to the pattern that was shown you on the mountain." But as it is, Christ has obtained a ministry that is as much more excellent than the old as the covenant he mediates is better, since it is enacted on better promises. This is the word of the Lord. Thanks be to God. Gospel reading, a reading from the Holy Gospel of St. Mark chapter 3 verse 7 to 12. At that time, Jesus withdrew with his disciples to the sea, and a great crowd followed from Galilee and Judea and Jerusalem and Idumea and from beyond the Jordan and from around Tyre and Sidon. When the great crowd heard all that he was doing, they came to him, and he told his disciples to have a boat ready for him because of the crowd, lest they crush him, for he had healed many, so that all who had diseases pressed around him to touch him. And whenever the unclean spirits saw him, they fell down before him and cried out, "You are the Son of God." And he strictly ordered them not to make him known. This is the gospel of the Lord. Praise to you, O Lord Jesus Christ. Reflection. The author of Hebrews qualifies the priesthood of Christ. As a priest, Jesus is holy, innocent, and exalted above the heavens. Earthly priests need to offer sacrifices daily, but not Christ, because he offered himself to God once for all. Look what happens when Jesus ministers. People come from all over. Such is their eagerness to get near him, that Jesus asks the disciples to have a boat ready, otherwise the people might crush him. Of course, Jesus has power to heal people of their illnesses and cast out demons. We too can help people in their difficulties. God has given us the resources to do it. Only thing, our service should be directed towards God and neighbor.